That being said, basically what we want to do here with Puck is, and Vivi, is basically get across the rooftops to the castle. Seems really weird, but yeah, that's what we want to do. Just pretend like you're on the ground. Vivi's quite timid, as we may or may not have shown from Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts 2, should I say. The only time when he acted out of character was when he wasn't Vivi, but being nobody. But we'll leave that for now. This is a completely different game to, dare I say, Kingdom Hearts 2, even though the characters are there. But yeah, over here we can get a little bit of gil there. We don't have much in the way of gil, unfortunately. So yeah. I don't know why I went into the config menu, but yeah. You can actually switch the default movement to run, so Vivi isn't walking at a snail's pace or whatever. But yeah, I'm more comfortable with running rather than holding down a certain button. Seriously. And now we get confirmed it's Vivi. I already said that because, to be honest, to call him Pointy Hat Boy or Black Mage Boy, nah, he's got a name, I'll call him it for crying out loud. And the rat kid's called Puck. I kind of went and called him Puck anyway. So yeah. Over here, before we follow Puck up onto the thing, we can get a little bit more gil. Not much really, but enough I think for now. I'm not going to go shopping anytime soon. For reasons why you will see in a moment. But anyway, here it is. Here's seemingly the castle walls, which you'd think be a bit better guarded against a little rat and a black mage, but whatever. And yeah, this is basically the Tantalus performing I Want to Be Your Canary, the seemingly the play that is no doubt written by a Lord Avon, a reference to William Shakespeare, actually. So basically it is about a tale of love, as it were, between Marcus and a princess, shall we say. I do not know that if the actual character was called Marcus, but there is a Marcus in Tantalus as well. Not knowing, of course, that, dare I even say it, these thieves actually plan on pretty much kidnapping the princess and everything. Okay, apparently the king's called Leo. Oh, and the princess is called, I think it's Cordelia. But now we are going to have a fight against, dare I even say, against, well, Baku as King Leo. And this is going to be interesting because, unlike before, this is just for show. We are not meant to be hurting anyone, but, yeah. Even though this is actually supposedly a fight. And indeed, it plays out like one in typical Final Fantasy style. The only difference is we just get SFX instead of, dare I even say it, attack instead of magic, which, to be honest, none of them know how to use anyway. So I'm just going to attack physically, because the special effects do not do any damage at all. They're just pretty to look at, I dare say. And Benero and Zinero go down very, very quickly as well, so yeah. So we'll just focus on King Leo here, or Baku, as it were. And Poorly. I'm guessing that's supposed to be holy, but yeah, it just looks like a giant party ball from Smash Brothers or something. Anyway, yeah, all you have to do really is keep wheeling on him and that'll do it really. Seriously. Eventually, what will happen is that seemingly the king will go up these stairs, seemingly. And apparently retreat. However, it seems that Blank is yeah, and then we get into this fight, which is basically what you have to do is follow Blank's moves. Basically, I'm not very good at this, really, so basically Zidane and Blank will start running out into the crowd and start fighting each other and everything. As I say, the better you do, the more appreciation you will get. So yeah, and timing, as I've said, has never been my forte in these sort of situations. Seriously. Sometimes a few of the nobles may well give you a bit of money, but yeah, not in terms of much though here. Seriously. And I don't know what the hell I'm doing here, because I'm fighting very badly. I mean, a couple of times Zidane has pretty much fallen on his ass here, so yeah. As I say, not very good at this. Although I do like this track here, Ala Flamenco. One of the most unique tracks in the game. I don't know if it plays again in the game, but certainly one of the more unique tracks by Nobuo Uematsu. And indeed, this is, I think, one of the last games he does do, I guess, contribute to, as like doing some original compositions. I could be wrong here, because I think he did contribute to Final Fantasy 15, so what was that, Yoko Shinomura? I'm not sure there, but now we go inside the castle, and indeed, yeah, it stinks or something. Yeah, well, apparently, well, suck it up, guys, suck it up. Remember, you have to kidnap the princess. Look at the two Pluto Knights just standing, just lying in the corner, almost naked, aside from their underwear. Seriously. And apparently you still got the Oglop in there. Well, you're a brave guy there, Blank, for keeping one inside that armor, because you hate them. And apparently the thing is to drug her with sleep potion. Okay, wait until you find the princess, that's all I'm gonna say, Zidane. Anyway, we're inside Alexandria Castle, and that means we can, dare I even say it, okay, the royal seat should be above these stairs, okay, fair enough. And it seems someone's come out. Okay, who is this person? She don't look like any guard I've ever seen. Hooded girl. I'm gonna examine her face because she does look a bit suspicious for someone running about the castle. Seriously. Oh, you're gonna be lover boy there, Zidane? Seriously? Yeah, apparently, well, yeah, you were waiting for her because, believe it or not, that's Princess Garnet. Believe it or not. Yep, that is actually Princess Garnet. No, you haven't met before, Zidane, but you will be knowing her for the rest of the game. Yep, that was Princess Garnet. Seriously. Yep, he's serious. Anyway, that being said, for now, we also meet two really annoying figures here. Zorn and Thorn, the two court jesters, I guess, in this game. Seriously, these guys are really annoying. One speaks in Yoda-ish. Seriously, reverse speaking, in other words. The other one, well, yeah. And this whole thing goes on far too long, in my opinion, with these two jesters, seriously. And they just repeat the same thing twice here. It's really annoying. Because neither knows where the other one is going. That's the whole gag with this thing. Seriously. I do not like these two. Seriously. And these guys do stick around for a while, let me tell you. More on that later, but for now, seemingly they seemingly go and see the Queen, and then are stopped by the captain of the Knights of Pluto, Steiner, and apparently the other one on the right is General Beatrix, who's in charge of the Alexandrian soldiers. Okay, let's see what the Queen says then. She's probably worried about her daughter. Is she, Steiner? Is she? Because I'm not so sure. Yeah, but your daughter's gone missing there, Queen Bran. I don't know, maybe she don't like you. Seriously, you forget one of your soldiers' own names? His name is Steiner, seriously. And he's probably one of my favourite characters in the game. Even though he does start off as sort of a buffoon here, does Steiner, but he does become one of my favourite characters just for a certain bond he has with another character. Well, two other characters, I dare say, in this game. No, they're not the Avengers there, Steiner, seriously. You're not Captain America. And the two Pluto Knights are still naked! Yeah, there's only two of you, and you're not worried of the fact that standing in the castle practically naked there? Seriously. Well, that being said, let's go through this door. And in this room, we will actually find the Castle Moogle Mosh. Really did what exactly? You can't find good help these days. Anyway, I'm going to go speak to Mosh. And on the next episode, I will indeed explore the castle with Steiner. So I'll see you then. Goodbye.